Oh nah, I know the planets align, this shit be cosmic, but what's a retrograde to a renegade in the projects? My mindset is to avoid most nonsense and don't comment on issues that I don't vibe
with it. It's your boy Noonie. It's Leo in the third house, and we back with another read.
Yo, what's up with it? This your boy Noonie, and it's Leo in the third house, back with another reading. This is going to be another pick a card reading. We're going to be asking the question, who has their eye on you and why? Yep, I was curious to do that. Haven't done this in a while, in a little bit. So I wanted to do this and see what we had going on, see if some new energy was going on, new energy is shaking. And this is always like an exciting one for me too, because it's always like, ooh, who is that? Because sometimes it'd be new people. You're like, who is that? What they want? And sometimes it's for like a raise or a bonus. Sometimes it's for drama. Sometimes it's for love. Sometimes it's for growth or enlightenment. You know what I mean? It's all for the experience. So, as always, thanks to those people who be liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, getting involved. Thanks to those people who've been just trusting me in general. Thanks to those people who booked those personal readings. I got one more to do. I got you right after this. All right. How was y'all weekend? I've been gone for a little bit. I was enjoying myself though, but I got some new crystals. Took my daughter. We got some new crystals and stuff. So you guys gonna see this close up. There's gonna be a close up of these, so you can kind of see them, but there's gonna be even closer close up. All right. I know this is Mookite, Jasper Mookite. This is pretty nice. And then this one is Septarian Gemstone, and then this one, Bronzite. Yeah, Bronzite. I think it's Bronzite. And then this one, I like this one a lot. This one is Golden Healer. I thought that was pretty nice. So you'll see a close up, right? All right. This will be pile 1. This will be pile 2. This will be pile 3. This will be pile 4. All right. Take a minute to examine them, and then I'm going to give you a close up so that you can really see them. All right, there's going to be numbers over top of them. You can pick your pile or piles. So you don't have to watch the whole reading. You can just go to the description box, and in the description box where it says more, you just tap and then scroll up, and it's going to have timestamps, and then you just go through there. All right, and just pick your pile. So I'm about to show you the close up. I'm going to come back with pile 1. Boom, pile 1. So, pile 1. Who has their eye on you and why? So it could be a Cancer. This could be somebody from the past. Could be an Aries. Could be a Virgo. And this, yeah, it's a new moon. So this means that someone does have their eye on you. They want to be of service to you. They want to give to you. Could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. All right, all right. Or these could be your signs. All right, but either or. Okay, so this person might struggle with control issues, or they might struggle surrendering, letting go. They're having trouble letting go of something, but they want to take action. So I guess that's what they're focused on in a sense. They're focused on taking action. All right, they need their personal needs met, or maybe they want to take care of your personal needs. This could be somebody from the past though, because it says past. But if it's not somebody from the past, this is somebody who you're going to feel like you know already. Like it's an easy bond. It goes pretty fast. It moves pretty fast. All right. And it doesn't have to like necessarily mean that you were with them either, just because from the past. From the past can mean that you've encountered them at least before. And if it's not, like I said, if you don't like really know them, this would be someone who shows up and it feels similar to an experience that you already had. So like, oh yeah, I've had this intensity with someone before. This would be somebody like that. So the dynamic will speed up very quickly. All right. This could be somebody who's getting recognition of some sort. They maybe want to give you an invitation somewhere, and that's how you'll probably know them. They may want to invite you out, or this is someone who's become more aware of how they invite people into their lives. So they may be into that type of energy. This is what they may be calling into attention in your life too. Oh, that's who has their eye on you, though. They're thinking about comfort or personal needs. This person has an issue letting down their guard, though. All right? But they do want to give to you. All right? And they're kind of like in the mood to take action, to make a move or take a... It's kind of like they want to be playful with you. This is someone who wants to enjoy some type of bliss with you. They could work with you because we got 3 of Pentacles here. I mean, no, we got 3 of Cups here. So this could be somebody maybe you had like a celebration with, went out to drink, hang out. Or this could be like in a friend group, right? This could be somebody who's like, they're very intelligent and maybe a little quirky because of they're dolphins. Dolphins are really intelligent, yet they're very playful, very humanitarianish. So this person could be very humanitarianish, very caring, very loving. And they, like I said, they could be getting attention. They could be very passionate, fiery. It says you're going on a spiritual journey. So this person's going on a spiritual journey. Or you're going on a spiritual journey. But I think this person is going on a spiritual journey. So they're experiencing things from the past. So maybe they're healing things from the past. Yeah, they're listening to a lot of music. So this person likes a lot of different genres of music, or they like certain types of music to like heal. Maybe the music is like a medicine for them. And usually it is for everybody, but for them it might be really important. Maybe they're a singer or something of that sort. Like music is really important for them. It soothes their soul. Yeah. So this is someone who's nostalgic about you, or like sitting and thinking, pondering about you. Yeah. So they feel like they're doing 2 jobs. So they feel like they're doing multiple people's jobs without a break. So this person could feel like they're doing two things at once without getting relief or without a break. That's why they want to have time alone. So they want to spend, not I said time alone, but I really felt like they just want to enjoy themselves, have fun with you. This could be like go on an adventure. Like they want to have some type of merriment. You know what I mean? Something, even if it's like go to the bar, go out to the park. They want to do something that's like fun. All right. And they're trying to figure out how, or trying to balance between 2 things. Like they're trying to be adaptable to the situation. So they may be trying to figure out what's needed for the situation, because the Cancer shows up. And Cancer is usually someone who follows their instinct. They go at what they feel like you need. So this is what they're trying to do with this. Like the situation is like trying to find some type of comfort for you. So that's why they got their eye on you, because they're trying to like show you recognition or try to show you attention. They want to be playful and they want to adapt to the situation. They want to be flexible. Yep. They want to be flexible. All right. They want to see something grow from this situation, or they want to see something happen from this situation. All right. Now, this person could have options. They could have other options, other obligation. I would think of it as being 10 of Wands. Maybe they have other options. There are other things that they need to see results on, or maybe they're waiting on results. Maybe they may be waiting on results for something. Could be like money, or waiting on the benefit or payout of something. And it could be money. Like they're waiting on something stable, maybe a house or a business or something like that. They're waiting on something, maybe some type of commitment. That might be it too. They might be waiting on a commitment, or they might be, I was about to say persevering. So maybe they're pushing forward, hoping for a commitment. I think that might be it. Like this person is looking for recognition, and they're paying attention to how they invite people into their life. So that's probably why they want to be more playful with you, because maybe they weren't really super playful. Because Virgo is usually somebody, and Aries is somebody who's like kind of selfish, and Virgo is somebody who's kind of recluse. So it could be like a selfish, reclusive person, or a person who's like very domineering and like perfectionistic. You know what I mean? So it could have been one or the other. It could be something like that, like very domineering and expects things to go just right every time. Like you can't get anything wrong. So this could be that. They're healing over this. This is someone who has their eye on you, though. This could be like a fatherly figure, or like a, even if it's a woman, she gives off more of like a fatherly figure, because she's aggressive and domineering in a sense, straightforward. Yeah, this could be somebody who flies often, or likes to fly, or likes the beach, because that's what I'm seeing here, the beach and music. So maybe they like water. They could be a little nosy too. because I see the nose. So they could be nosy. This could be somebody, that's probably why they got the eye on you. This is somebody who might be kind of nosy, just be watching, just looking, just to look. You know what I mean? But yeah, like I said, I think it's more like a friend group, someone in a friend group, because the Three of Pentacles is here, and this is someone who wants to balance or be adaptable with you. They want to be flexible with you. You know what I mean? This is someone possibly even wants to start a new opportunity with you. That's kind of like undecided about it. You know, they might want to see some results first, or they're kind of like timid. Not timid, they're kind of like undecided about if this will produce anything. So, yeah. But they are kind of stern, though. They may be more focused on like stability or focused on like other opportunities. So maybe like if they're like watching you, they may be like juggling between if they want to pursue you or if they want something here, or, you know what I mean? Like kind of like they're not really sure, but they do want to have fun with you. So at least they want to like go out somewhere maybe, or enjoy themselves, go to a bar, or like, you know, whatever. It's like, let's just cooperate together and see if we can have some fun. See if we can make something out of this that'll be enjoyable for the both of us. And that's why they have their eye on you. All right, let me give you some advice though. It says, a wave of inspiration and a stream of beautiful ideas are about to enter your aura. It is important that you trust your intuition at this time. Pay attention to unusual thoughts that come to your mind, and do not discount your imagination. Many wonderful ideas which have served humanity were initially scoffed at or ridiculed. We, your guardian angels, will help you discover new ways to apply your ideas and manifest new realities for your life. And then you have manifestation. Believe in yourself. Trust your instincts. Follow your heart. For in doing so, you shall manifest all your heart's desires. The life you have so long aspired to create will soon manifest. All right, so let me give you signs one more time. We have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Virgo, Aries, Cancer. All right, so pile 1, that was your reading. Thanks for watching. This your boy Noonie, and this Leo in the 3rd house. Boom, pile 2. So, pile 2. Who has their eye on you and why? This could be somebody kind of tall. All right, this is someone who's watching and waiting, duh. All right, but this could be somebody who's unexpected, so this may not be who you expect it to be. All right, we got Capricorn, we got Sagittarius, we have Taurus, So this could be somebody who's unexpected. And like I said, that's why I said it's probably not somebody who you expect it to be, because it's supposed to be somebody who's unexpected. All right. Could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. All right, so this person just had some type of disruption in their life, or some type of significant, I was about to say significant relationship, but I was about to say some type of significant event. But it could be around a relationship, all right? This could be somebody who's very structured, but yet very complex. All right, and they may be a very abundant type of person. They may be very they may be very defensive of their abundance or of their finances or the prosperity that they created. All right, they could have a nice body as well, but this is someone who likes to fight, or they have strong beliefs and they're prepared to defend them. All right, they see a big picture. This is a big picture thinker type of person. I was almost going to say ferocious, so maybe they could fight, or maybe they're very... They have strong beliefs, so maybe they're very argumentative. Because we also have that's a 5 of Pentacles, but we also have the King of Swords in reverse. This is someone who's kind of detached, not kind of. They can be kind of cutthroat. You know what I mean? It could be kind of controlling, domineering, disciplinary type of person. This could be somebody who wins and gloats about things sometimes. But this person is on the right, okay, but they're on the right path or the right track right now. And they're worried about stuff, so they're needing to focus on the positive. So this is someone who's needing to focus on the positive. They're worried about something. They may be a leader, though, or usually an independent person, because we got wolf spirit here. So it could be like a leader or an independent person. All right, they are like an authoritarian in a way. This may be somebody who doesn't like the responsibility of being a leader, too, because sometimes I've read as kings as being somebody who doesn't like to be an authority, or doesn't like to be the leader, doesn't want to be the mentor, doesn't want to be the teacher, you know what I mean? Something like that. So I've heard of that before. So this could be something like that, or this could be somebody who's very cutthroat about things. There's only their way and their way alone. Because I got that with this Cali too. So it could be like that. Like they're unyielding. All right. But they may want to message you. All right. This is someone who's very self-disciplined, but they have some type of focus, passion. So this could be like they're very focused on like building structure, stability. Like they're focused on like having things, something stable, secure. All right. This person may be into like astrology, because I'm looking at the wheel on Saturn. They have like different astrological codes here. So, and there may be some type of abnormalities that may be happening or that may be around them. Or maybe you've started noticing some type of abnormalities. Maybe they started noticing abnormalities. I think this person can see things that are from a little bit higher perspective than others. So if they're not necessarily taller, they're just seeing things from a different perspective than others. They see a bigger picture. Their views represent a bigger view of things. You know, so they could be kind of like boisterous with the way they communicate, or very, I was going to say loud. They could be kind of loud, okay? And they're very slow and steady with their pace when they do things. This could be somebody who talks slow, like a slow dialect. Like they don't really talk very fast. Normally I talk very fast, but this one doesn't talk very fast. They talk very slow, very like precise, you know, but it's loud. So they're loud but slow. All right. Now this is a person who could be creating some type of plan. So they're strategic. They're creating some type of plan here to get realigned. This might cause a disruption or a difficulty. It could be in your life or their life. They're trying to figure something out here. What did I say? Okay. Yeah, very self-disciplined and diligent. This could be somebody who's like lurking or like, I don't know, because it's like they may be in like a lack mentality with something. They may be struggling, or they may be just getting reacclimated to something. So if they're not necessarily like struggling, they could be just getting like a new opportunity, juggling money, working finances, trying to do things like that. All right. And they might be trying to figure out how to transition a situation, like how to move a situation forward with money or finances. So that's really, I think that's why they're really focused. Like this person is really, they have money already, but they may be, I think that's what they're building a plan towards. So like this person is focused on like stability and making more. I don't feel like they're struggling, but I feel like they're trying to make more. Maybe they're juggling the same things over and over again. Like, you know, maybe they're not making headroom or not making progress. I don't know. I think they're not making progress. They're not making progress in the way that they feel that they are, if that's the case. All right. So like there's new beginnings that are happening, but they may be juggling the new beginnings that are coming in. So there's maybe somebody who like communicates that things aren't moving as fast as they would like them to, or they're not moving forward in the way that they would like them to. They're not able to let go of certain patterns or thoughts. So it's like they keep thinking about the same thing. Like they won't let it go. They won't let it move on. They can't let it go. So there's going to be somebody who's going to tell you about a situation that they just can't let go. Mm-hmm. It says, is the loyalty of someone close to you starting to give you doubt? So maybe they're close to you. And that's where I kind of was getting that uncertainty. Remember I was saying that there's like abnormalities. So that might be what I was picking up, like the abnormalities. Like, is there loyalty? It says, is the loyalty of someone close to you starting to give you doubt? And that's what I was kind of picking up, was like something about like the abnormalities. Like it doesn't feel usual, normal. Something about it is off a little bit. Like, what's going on? That's what it feels like. Like, something's going on here. And that's why I kind of feel like maybe they were looking at you for like a help or a come up or assistance, or I don't know. It's like they're watching you for some reason. So this could be somebody who needs to like borrow, or needs to be like, yeah, I wasn't even going to say borrow, but maybe they need to borrow something. This could be a spiritual person too. They're trying to find some type of spark, like an inner drive to get them going. So like they have some money or stability, but they need you to spark them up, to get them going, to get them moving, to get them motivated. You know what I mean? Like, I guess for them to be open to new beginnings or to be open to new possibilities or opportunities. But it's also like this, it's like they have new beginnings, but they keep juggling them. So like new opportunities come in, new chances present themselves, but I guess they fumble it. They kind of fumble them, or they like don't really move in the direction that they would like. It's like they kind of like maybe replay previous situations over again, like that. Like they keep doing that over again. Yeah, so like the previous failures, like they would replay it in a sense, in their mind though. So that might be what's holding them back. Yeah, like they're not trusting in their own thoughts or instincts. So this is gonna be a slow person, somebody who's very slow to like change direction. That's what this is. It's gonna be somebody who's slow to changing direction. They can't really see their way out, or they don't really see how they're at fault, possibly. It says it because your advice is going to say patience is needed. So I don't know what they did, but let me give you the advice. Patience. Patience is required at the moment. You may feel that things are not moving as fast as you would like, yet there is a lot going on energetically. The current situation causing concern is evolving positively. Let go and have patience. You will eventually realize that this whole event was in fact a blessing. All is perfect as it is. Trust. You are eternally loved and guided. Okay, so yeah, this person, like it wasn't kind of difficult, but it was like, it was a lot. And that's probably the complexity of this person. Like they see like a bigger picture and they're really defensive of this bigger picture, but like maybe there's some type of abnormalities that's going on and maybe they're not really communicating it and they're juggling it. Or there's someone who fumbles it. But that's where I was kind of picking up. But whatever. Let me give you signs one more time. So we got Sagittarius, Taurus, Capricorn, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. All right. So, pile 2. That was your reading. Thanks for watching. This your boy Noonie, and it's Leo in the 3rd house. Boom. Pile 3. So, pile 3. Who has their eye on you and why? Could be a Leo, could be a Capricorn. This is someone who you want to collaborate. Oh yeah. This is someone who you used to collaborate. We got a lot of Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. We got Virgo, we got Gemini. These is people from the past that maybe you disappointed or you hurt them or they hurt you. All right, because they're still kind of frustrated, angry with you. All right, this could be somebody who was maybe a player. All right, or they could have felt like you were a player. This somebody could be a creator, have a platform, or this could just be somebody who's very intelligent, very good at talking. Could be very witty. There could be somebody who makes things happen, like they pull rabbits out the hat. Like that type of person. They could be into astrology as well. This could be somebody who's skilled with weapons or skilled in a sense. So they could be like an army or something. All right. This person has some type of joy, love, and passion for you. Now they want into entertainment. This could be somebody who you work with, but they don't like working with people. So this could be somebody who's very independent, but they like to work alone, but they want to work with people, or they know they should work with people, but they don't know how. So it says happiness is not one big thing. It's all the little things put together. So this is somewhat, are you turning a blind eye to the truth? So this person could be turning a blind eye to some type of truth around like childlike fun. So maybe they're having fun when they shouldn't be, or maybe they're having fun when they should be working, or happiness is not one big thing. It's all the little things put together. Yeah, I feel like they're enjoying themselves. They're having fun, but they could be turning a blind eye to something. Or like they're not paying attention to some type of truth. And this could be around a heartbreak or around disappointment, because that's what it's next to. Or it could be around romance, fun, and enjoying yourself. So it could be like around that, like art and culture. This could be somebody who's an overachiever, doing very good, doing very well, very driven, ambitious. But they're also very competitive. Like they're very good at talking, very good at thinking. This is a manifester. All right, they are very attractive. All right, this is going to be somebody who's very passionate, very wild. They could be very temperamental, very pushy, kind of judgmental as well. But they also very easy to get along with. They may have a mutable moon, you know what I mean, which is Pisces. What is that? Pisces, Virgo, Sagittarius, Gemini. So they may have that type of moon. All right. This could be somebody who's very sweet too, and they could be getting sweet karma. So like they're very like tender, very gentle. They could have very wild hair, or like something about like their hair features is like, well, maybe they have long dark hair, black hair, brown hair, like their features, and their body is very attractive. And they have a lot of charisma, and they're very driven. You know, so this person wants to leave something in the past. They feel like they work very hard to change, and they won't allow people to pick on them anymore. So I guess they're not looking at some type of sadness or heartache that happened to them. Like they're trying to not acknowledge that, or not notice it, or not look at it. That's what they're turning their eye to. So it's like they don't want to come to a realization about that. This person has their eye on you for sex, though. All right. They want to create something here. They think they learned their lessons from the past. That's what they feel like. They feel like they learned their lessons from the past, that they understood what there was. So I guess they feel like they gained some type of insight or clarity. All right, but it's for themselves. So it's like whatever they learn, they feel like they're keeping it to themselves. Whatever information they have, they feel like they're going to hold on to it. And that might be the blind truth, the blind eye to the truth that they're keeping, that they need to express emotion or feelings, but they're turning a blind eye to it. So that might be what it is. Because it's someone who's having like a lot of emotional turmoil within the inside, and that's what yeah. That's what Nothing Set in Stone is, like dealing with a lot of emotional turmoil and not facing what's on the inside. So this person isn't looking at the emotional turmoil that's going on within them in the inside. So they're avoiding. This could be an avoidant type of person. This could be also a reckless type of person, very adventurous, very charismatic, but very maybe even jealous. Maybe jealous too. Like they're young, kind of possessive, kind of controlling, but they could be young, but they could also be older than you. So there's one that's young, there's one older. You know, there's one young and there's one older. And they're very talkative. So they're going to be easy to get along with, but they're also very like emotionally eruptive, or very emotionally eruptive. Like it's kind of touchy with them. Like you got to be gentle with the way you approach them or the way you say things to them. You know what I mean? So they could be kind of emotional then. Like they're kind of like touchy. Like you got to be careful. Like this is somebody who's maybe like a live wire low key. So you need to be careful with them. No, yeah, they're still dealing with the heartbreak that they're letting go of. Like they're healing through that. That's what they're working through. All right, and that's why it's like kind of like they're dealing with that one, but it's like they're trying not to look at it and face it. So that's what that is. That's there. But they are leaving something in the past. So they're not allowing someone else to mess with them anymore. So they are leaving that in the past, but I guess they're not acknowledging the feeling. So you know how like if you let go of a job, or you let go of a career or a hobby or a person, you don't really acknowledge that you're sad that they're gone, or that the job is gone, or that whatever was happening isn't happening anymore. You don't acknowledge that you're sad. You kind of put off like, I don't care, or it doesn't bother me, or whatever. That right there is that type of energy of what they're doing. It's like, whatever, good riddance. You know what I mean? But really they care. So this person has that going on, where they care, but they don't want to acknowledge it just yet. They don't want to let it. They want. All right, so they want to let it go, but they can't let it go. So they're trying to manifest letting it go. So this may be somebody who really just works very hard at overachieving things, or like success, and like being very good in a certain craft, career, or job, or in any aspect in life. They're very talented. They may have multi-talented gifts. They could be multifaceted. All type of skills and abilities that they can do: walk, talk, sing, dance, you know what I mean? Knit, sew, football, baseball. Bo Jackson can do it, all type of stuff, you know what I mean? Like they can do any of that. They probably, you know what I mean, could be a mechanic, a handyman, electrician. They could be doing hair. They could be babysitting. They could be selling dime bags out the back door. You know what I mean? I'm like, you know what I mean? That's Baby D from, what you call it, you know what I mean? Baking and all that. They could be a mom and a business owner, you know what I mean, or dad and a truck driver or whatever. Like they could be all that. Like, you know what I mean? Like they're multi-talented, multi-skilled, and they make a lot of things happen. All right, but it's maybe somebody who's like a here today, gone tomorrow type of energy where they're not really like present. But it could be present. I guess they're present when they're creating what they want, but I guess they're not always present or consistent with it. So it could be that. But they are an overachiever. So this is someone who's over, like, doing better than what was projected with whatever they went after, or wherever they compete. They are like besting the competition, or they're up there. They're in a higher level with the competition. This is someone who's recognized or acknowledged as that. They could be very passionate. They could be an entertainer. Because we got the fifth house here. So this is someone who wants to date or like entertainment, joy, creative, sexual, maybe wants kids, something like that. This person they want to put their hands on you. Like they want to physically touch on you. Yeesh. Yeesh. All right, let me give you some advice though. Prayer. Dear guardian angel, help me to be flexible in my attitudes and beliefs. Help me not to fear the transient nature of life. Help me to remember the eternal light which emanates from my soul, and the eternal light which emanates from the heart of every living thing. Help me to remember that I am eternally guided and loved by God and all creation. So let me give you the signs again. We have Leo, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Virgo, Gemini, and Capricorn. All right. So, pile 3, that was your reading. Thanks for watching. This your boy Noonie, and that's Leo in the 3rd house. Boom. Pile 4. So, pile 4. Who has their eye on you and why? Must be somebody exciting because now I'm getting a little bit chipper. All right, so we got Taurus, we have Leo, we have Pisces, we have Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aries, and that's it. All right, Scorpio, Aries. So this is somebody who's been through a difficult period of time, could have been moving, they could have moved out of a house. All right, could have been like a house fire, but it doesn't have to be. It could have just been like a sudden move that they had to do. Could have been like an emergency evacuation or whatever. All right, this could be, I mean, it doesn't even have to be that. This could be also somebody who's moving into some type of new paradigm shift where they were once maybe more free-spirited, or like it was like a calm situation. Now it's become more tumultuous within their life. Like something shook them up and now they're on guard and feeling closed off from you, or something like that, okay? This could be a painter or artist, all right? This could be I was gonna say like a scribe. So like like a writer, maybe like a writer or like teacher, or maybe like a teacher, because it's like a board. So maybe like a teacher or something. It says this person is feeling guilty for having to, so maybe you feel like you had to defend yourself from this person. This could be a person that you felt like you had to defend yourself from them. They could, and skunk pops up, so maybe they smoke or they stink. Or this could be someone who you try to stay away from, like you try to avoid them, or maybe they're trying to avoid you. Because the 6 of Swords is here with the skunk, and this is someone who feels like they either had to defend themselves from you and don't want to, or you feel like you need to defend yourself from them and you don't want to. And so there was some type of movement away here. There's someone who wants to move away from you. They want to move away from disaster. All right, and they're on guard with you, like they're not sure of you, or they feel like that's how you are. So this person feels closed off from you, and they feel like they're stuck and there's no way to maybe initiate or overcome this obstacle. So it could be like if it's not with you, it's like some type of obstacle that they had that they feel like they're not able to overcome. And this could be like moving, or this could be like some type of epiphany that just hit them, some type of recognition, what is it? A realization that hit them, something like that. All right, and this could be like passion. So maybe they just suddenly start liking you, and they're not sure that they can overcome it. Kind of don't see no way towards you. This is someone who likes to indulge in life's pleasures, and they could be a hard worker, but life might be slowing down for them right now. This is someone who could be very prideful, but they have their eye on you already. So it's like you need to like be the show person. You need to be the showman, woman of your life right now. It says this is a wake-up call to make changes. So this person is going through some type of ending, and it could be around subconsciously because the 12th house is here. So it's usually about limited patterns, beliefs, closed-mindedness. So this person is ending closed-mindedness and like old traditional beliefs. They're starting to, maybe they're having a clean slate. So maybe they're coming into like a new version of themselves, because the 12th house is a transformative sign. A transformative house. So they are going through some type of deep transformation, and it has to do around traditional beliefs, or it has to do around ancestral patterns, or it has to do with their limited beliefs. All right, and these limited beliefs are usually from ancestral, but it's also part of a collective. So wherever they were at, with whoever they were interacting with or dealing with, and this doesn't always have to be family, but you know, if your family can be whoever, right? But it's, so whoever they were dealing with was giving them these ideas, these thoughts, these beliefs that they were living by, and this was their auto programming. They're rerouting that, they're rechanging that. All right, this is what this is about. This person's having a wake-up call, wake up in changes and making changes in their life. Okay, and they may be feeling guilty for either making you defend yourself from them, or they maybe you feel guilty from having to defend themselves from you, from them. You know what I mean? Or whatever. You know, just put it how it fits. But it might be like that, and this person's letting pride get in their way. So this is like somebody who maybe wants to apologize or say something, but they feel kind of like closed off, or they're feeling a little bit like unsure about their next moves, about what they should do. You know, they're expecting some type of powerful change, and I think that they're like trying to avoid it. They were trying to move with you or move past it. This could be somebody who wants to move past it, some type of perspective, but they're kind of like they want to take something. I was gonna say turn it up. So for some of you, they want to turn it up and take it somewhere, but they're not really quite sure. Like they're expecting some type of big change, but they don't know how to free themselves. They may be thinking like their feelings are shallow, or like this whole situation is shallow, like it's not really as deep as they're making it be, or like it's kind of like that. Like they're expecting the situation to become something. So it's going to be a yes if there is like a question to be asked. Something is going to happen, and spirit is already aligned with this situation. Spirituality could play a major part in this whole thing, and this could be somebody who's going through some type of isolation, or you guys could be isolated from each other. All right, this person is looking for stability, and they're trying to build either stability, or they're just looking for it right now. And it could be like in a relationship, but I think they might be looking for like life's pleasures. So this could be like money, stability, house, car, like, you know, like possessions, resources. So they're looking for that, but they also want some type of passion too. So this could also be sexual, but it could also be like creative and wanting to do things with you, artsy, you know what I mean? And really like express themselves, but they're kind of afraid to. That's what this person is like keeping their eye on you for, because you're giving them a wake-up call that they need to change something. And it has to do around their beliefs, which could be ancestral or traditional, like family-wise. You know what I mean? You're waking them up. This person could have great intuition, and they could be having dreams or starting to tap into, because the 12th house is the collective, and it deals with psychic abilities as well. So they could be starting to recognize that. That could be happening. They could be feeling like they're, you know what I mean? Like that could be the sudden realization that they're on guard about, like, am I really able to see things before they happen? Am I really getting feelings of things that are really playing out before they happen? Like, you know, like when that first happened to me, I was like, am I really tripping? Like, how do I know this stuff? So I was doubting it for a long time. So a lot of time I'd just be sitting in my room back then, just like, or sitting on the couch thinking like, yo, what's going on right now? Am I tripping? Am I tripping? So that may be like this person is kind of like that feeling, like, you know what I mean? Like they're kind of like keeping these cyclical thoughts about like maybe they can't do it, maybe they can't push through, maybe they can't make this happen, maybe they can't persevere over the difficulty or this obstacle that they're perceiving in their way. And the obstacle is having to do with their ancestral beliefs or patterns, and it has to do with how they've seen life up until this point. So they're keeping their eye on you because you must be helping them get rid of that or come out of that. So like maybe you're inspiring them to become creative. Maybe you're inspiring them to do things, to find life's pleasures, to become more reliable for themselves, to build up stability, to even be more possessive of some sort. Or maybe this person is just very possessive. Because it's kind of like that vibe of like them being very possessive and very determined and very productive, but there's like this sudden shift, and it could be around like attraction to you, or it could be like, I think it's like around your body, like in your sexual energy, because suddenly like, oh, but if it's not like necessarily that, then it's like your creative ideas, the way that you move a situation forward, like how you transition unexpected events, like how you handle them maybe, or I think that's kind of like what it is, like you inspire them with how you handle unexpected events, how you transition through difficult times or whatever, because this person is like stubborn, but they're trying to find peace. So they're watching you as a person who's giving them a wake-up call. Like they're like, oh wow, she is doing their thing. I need to watch them and figure out how I can free myself from these bondages. Because that's what they're feeling like. They're bonded, and like this new information or these epiphanies or these breakthroughs that are coming to them are not real. They're like, I'm not really seeing this. I'm not really, that's like they're kind of like avoiding an awakening. That's what they're doing. They're avoiding an awakening. They're open to it, but they're like apprehensive to it. They're unsure if this is what they really want to do. All right. But they are expecting some big, powerful change, but they're just kind of like, can I do it? I don't think I can do it. I don't think it's me. So that's what they're on. They could be dealing with a lot of sorrow right now. But anyway, this 12th house energy is just about cleansings, getting rid of like an old paradigm shift, the old perspective. So that way a new version of you can be born again. It's like a rebirth. And so this person is going through a rebirth. It's a more subconscious, or it's a more inner transformation, and they're probably not super aware of it, and that might be the issue. And things are becoming more aware to them, and they're like not knowing what to do. So let me give you advice. Encouragement. Your love is invaluable to the earth and to those around you, even though you may not see it. Oh, even though you may not always see the positive effect your love has on others. Trust, for it does. Each time you offer love through a loving gesture, thought, or word, you plant a seed of love, and love always generates more love. Trust and continue your loving work. So let me give you signs one more time. We have Leo, Taurus, Pisces, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aries. All right, so pile 4, that was your reading. Thanks for watching. This your boy Noonie, and it's Leo in the 3rd house.